downtown at JD's, among all the bling. I'd know it anywhere, this side of Hades. You always knew desire makes a poor business partner, but you'd make it through. And the big houses love a stylish martyr. Oh, what is beauty, deception or truth? What is love crushed, destroyer of youth? You used to flirt with disaster until it finally fell for you. Drinks on the house down at the Wailing Wall next to JD's. You need something to douse the fire in that big black Mercedes. Oh, what is beauty, deception or truth? What is love crushed, destroyer of youth? You used to flirt with disaster until it finally fell for you. Seeking out the darkened corners, observer of all. I am that one last lone mystery mourner. Oh, what is beauty, deception or truth? What is love crushed, destroyer of youth? You used to flirt with disaster until it finally fell. Oh, what is beauty, deception or truth? What is love crushed, destroyer of youth? You used to flirt with disaster until it finally fell for you. It's really great to be back on the Frayed stage. Of course, at the time of this recording, we're still in a global pandemic, so we can't have an audience in the room with us. In fact, the social distancing protocol limits the number of people on stage as well. But even empty, this is a wonderful room to play in. And I've only played with these guys once since everything shut down, so I'll take it. I wouldn't really call this a skeleton crew, but it's certainly pared down from the cast we had for the live acoustic album we recorded here in the before times. So I'm really looking forward to the light at the end of the tunnel and having Pam and Janine and our guests back with us as soon as it's safe. But I love this place. When the world shut down last March and a year of bookings vanished, our freight show in May was the date that I was the most heartbroken over. That one really hurt. But it's good to be back, even with a smaller band and a virtual audience. Profits were up when they shut this place down, and 800 folks lost their jobs in this factory town. Now they're making it cheaper and almost as good in some third world country out there than we ever could. We ain't in the game, we ain't on a team. We watch from the stands our American dream. We're watching it all from the cheap seats. They sure as hell ain't luxury suites. The big screen will show what they want us to know. No matter who loses, they win. No matter who loses, they win. When the big box appeared just outside of town, within a year, most of Main Street was dead and shut down. There were lots of new jobs, the new suburban coal mines had us working full time beneath the poverty line. We ain't singing the song, we ain't even singing along. This far from the stage, can't see what's going on. We're watching it all from the cheap seats. They sure as hell ain't luxury suites. The big screen will show what they want us to know. No matter who loses, they win. No matter who loses, they win. We never needed to be rich, never thought that we'd be poor. The truth lies in the middle, but there's no middle here no more. I asked him, Dad, is our family rich or are we poor? He said, neither, son. I remember his smile. He said, we're like everyone else in this town and the middle's just fine. So where'd we go wrong? What didn't we see? It's Saturday night in the land of the free. We're watching it all from the cheap seats. They sure as hell ain't luxury suites. The big screen will show what they want us to know. No matter who loses, they win. No matter who loses, they win. I had a couple of people in mind when I wrote Monsters in the Dark, but like a gift that keeps on giving, more powerful men continue getting bit on the ass by their pasts. The protagonist in Monsters hasn't been accused of anything yet, but he's waiting for that other shoe to drop. I put my mattress on the floor. I've removed the closet door. I've exposed each place that a skeleton could hide. I looked for ghosts up in the attic, looked for signal in the static, took a flashlight to the greasy underside. I sold everything I could, burned still more as firewood, left the rest on the street for the trash to take away. There's a square left on the wall where the sunlight used to fall on that picture of you at sunset every day. So I painted every room, swept each corner with a broom. I've scrubbed away every scratch and mark. But when the night brings on the gloom, I keep a light on in every room. But when I close my eyes, there are monsters in the dark. When I close my eyes, there are monsters in the dark. There were boxes in the cellar dating back to Rockefeller, full of broken schemes I'd intended to repair. There were stains left on the floor, 2 long scratches to the door. It took a year to clear the sulfur from the air. The echo bounces off the wall from my footsteps down the hall. It's the sound of owning nothing left to say. I finally cleared it all, ran the final uninstall, and the sunlight floods these empty rooms all day. And at last it's all been cleared, there is nothing here to fear. I've scrubbed away every scratch and mark. But when the night brings on the gloom, I keep a light on in every room. When I close my eyes, there are monsters in the dark. When I close my eyes, there are monsters in the dark. In the dark. In the dark. In the dark. So in the absence of any opportunities to play publicly in the last year, I've pivoted pretty heavily to video as a way to continue working with my friends. If I can think of a positive side to 2020, it's gotta be this. I did a few streaming concerts during shelter in place, but my focus was really more on video singles. With about 20 musicians contributing, we produced about 24 videos, all done remotely with everyone producing their own parts at home with very little input from me and sending me the video or audio via the internet. We covered all kinds of material, my originals, classic country, 60s pop, jazz, the Great American Songbook, blues, folk, Beatles, Grateful Dead. I did a bunch of duets. That was a lot of fun. The sweetest part of it, though, was that it was all done for the pure joy of making music. the edge of town, she pulled up to the sign by the light of the rising sun. And with a new brush and some old paint, she lowered the population here by one. She's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. Tonight, she painted herself into a corner. There was nowhere to go in that town of brown and gray. Now she's sketching a new horizon. It's wide and it's straight and it never fades away. Yeah, she's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. Yeah, tonight. It's a still night in a still life. She's cleaning her brushes in a bucket of kerosene. And it's a new day and a new town. A match in the bucket and she'll have her slate wiped clean. Yeah, she's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. Yeah, she's painting her new dress red, as dark as the color of blood in the pale moonlight. Her new dress is red tonight. Tonight, tonight, Poison is about desire. It's about how we can be attracted to things, people, or situations that we know have a high probability of ending badly, and yet we're still drawn to them because the heart doesn't listen to reason. it's winter in my soul. I'm stumbling through the snow. Love's bitter and it's cold, and I've got nowhere to go. I know I should push on, but I've lost my will to try. There's a place on up the road where I'll lay right down and die. Feed me poison, but just a little at a time. Let me taste that first sweet kiss. Let me savor the sublime. Give me poison, and I'll just close my eyes. Let it smother all the pain. Stick it straight into my vein and say you'll be mine. I used to wonder who I am. I don't wonder anymore. The mirror shows a face that I've never seen before. I've hidden all my scars, burned away my fingerprints, laying in the flames, destroying evidence. Feed me poison, but just a little at a time. Let me taste that first sweet kiss. Let me savor the sublime. Feed me poison, I'll just close my eyes. Let it smother all the pain. Stick it straight into my vein and say you'll be mine. Taste that first sweet kiss. Let me savor the sublime. Give me poison, and I'll just close my eyes. Let me smother all the pain. Stick it straight into my vein and say you'll be mine. Let it smother all the pain. Stick it straight into my vein and say you'll be mine. I've been playing here for over a decade, but the Freight has been around for over 50 years, and I still feel like the new guy. It's the largest, nicest, best-sounding room I regularly play. It's a purpose-built, acoustically tuned concert hall, and for acoustic or low-volume music, it just doesn't get any better than this. I think Radio City was the first song I ever played at the Freight. It's written from the perspective of a guy aching from a romantic defeat who's taken a job as an all-night DJ. Every night he wears his heart on his sleeve for thousands of people, but he experiences them only one at a time through the phone line. He's an exhibitionist introvert isolated in the public eye. It's complicated. This really is nowhere. There's a red dirt scratch up the mountainside, 8 miles long and 1 car wide. My old Buick's at the top, in a gravel parking lot. There's There's a 50-foot trailer and a 100-foot mast, a 50,000-watt clear channel blast across the western states. I'm a voice without a face. Graveyard shift, midnight to 6. All-night drivers and the urban hicks. I'm pulling down the feed, but I'm burying the lead. Out in the distance I can see the lights dotting the horizon on the clear nights. Are you listening? We're taking calls. This is Radio City. Well, top of the hour, it's the lover's line, but no caller's had a heart as broke as mine. I whisper in your ear, as if only you can hear. I say those things I should have said. I go where I feared to tread, but I know that it's too late to negotiate. Out in the distance I can see the lights dotting the horizon on the clear nights. Are you listening? We're taking calls. This is Radio City. Well, I was a fool to flee from love. I don't know what I was scared of, but look at where I am. This really is nowhere. A million words won't win you back. A million tears stained my heart black. Still the words leak from my pen, and the tears start up again. Out in the distance I can see the lights dotting the horizon on the clear nights. I hope you're listening. I wish you'd call. This is Radio City. This is Radio City. This really is nowhere. In my mind, Take Me With You is set in Los Angeles in 1952. Our protagonist is a tortured soul looking for a way out, who sees a glimmer of hope in the slightly more tortured soul living in the apartment upstairs. I hear you pacing upstairs every night until dawn, dragging your baggage around, making plans to move on. I've seen you try it before, but it's yet to work out. Every road leads somewhere. You haven't found the right route. I watched you soar too high. I saw you plunge too deep. I saw you burn too hot, shine too bright, sell too cheap. don't care where you're bound. I need to cover some ground. My bag is packed in your car. Take me with you when you go too far. Take me with you when you go too far. Love is risking it all, skating out on the edge. I just lean on the keys while you stand on the ledge. I wanna take that chance, going over the falls. This town just blackens the page while the white water calls. I watched you soar too high. I saw you plunge too deep. I saw you burn too hot, shine too bright, and sell too cheap. I don't care where you're bound. I need to cover some ground. My bag is packed in your car. Take me with you when you go too far. Take me with you when you go too far. Soar too high. I saw you plunge too deep. Watch you burn too hot, shine too bright, sell too cheap. I don't care where you're bound. I need to cover some ground. My bag is packed in your car. Take me with you when you go too far. Take me with you when you go too far. My bag is packed in your car. Take me with you when you go too far. Take me with you when you go too far. Show me your palms, show me your wrists, show me the story of your life, with all the little twists. Teach me a song, and after you're gone, it will linger on my lips. La 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 hold me near, and we'll disappear as we hear that sweet violin. La 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 la, la 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 la. Oh, the lover's card, a fortune in broken hearts. Oh, the moon is Mars, and Venus is sky. Feet to the flame. We'll move heaven and earth till they merge as one and the same. We'll go long, go hammer and tongs, strip the song right down to the frame. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. The Truth is a relatively new song I haven't had a chance to play very much yet. I intended it to be this big romantic duet, but I've only managed to sing it a couple of times with my Little Village label mate Marina Kraus and my regular sparring partner Pam Brandon before the pandemic shut everything down. So far, the only recording I've done of The Truth is a music video with the wonderful acoustic fingerstyle guitar duo of Taya Gherkin and Doug Young. I made a point of giving them the sketchiest, vaguest instructions on the song, just the melody and the chords and virtually no indication of feel. I wanted them to treat it as their own, with me as a guest singer. To my delight, they gave it this very cool, unique, urban chamber music spin. That's also on my YouTube page. You check that out. For 1,000 nights I was beside you, but by your side I was alone. My heart was open, I was defenseless. My soul was empty, how I hungered. But there was nothing in your arms to fill the void. For 1,000 nights, 3 years of aching, an open wound that never healed. The truth is that I left you, but you were never there. But the truth is I still care. For 1,000 nights, hope sprang eternal, but by your side I was a fool. My love unanswered, unrequited, my mind clouded with desire. I was blinded, there was brilliance, but no heat. For 1,000 nights, 3 years feel a love that could never be. The truth is that I love you, but the truth isn't always fair, because the truth is you don't care. For 1,000 nights, 3 years of longing to feel a love that could never be. The truth is that I love you, but the truth isn't always fair, because the truth is you don't care. You don't care. You don't care. You don't care. The plastic numbers are flicking. My old Timex is ticking on the bedside table, inches from my head. And I'm waiting for the radio, the last 10 minutes of the all-night show before the buzzer finally drives me out of bed. I can't bear to open up my eyes and face another day. This week has been tougher than I could ever say. I'd love if I could sleep until this pain's a memory, but I'm just too weak and beaten down to face reality. Hey pal, I need a favor, some help here if you can. I've no one else to turn to. Slim, you've always been my man. There are all kinds of losses, but when you think you've seen them all, a new one shows you just how much farther you can fall. I thought this was the one I'd waited for. I thought I'd opened up the world, but now I've closed the door. Hey pal, I need a favor, some help here if you can. I've no one else to turn to. Slim, you've always been my man. Would you go in for me, Slim? Take my shift from me today. I need a day of rest. When I'm back, I'll be my best. Please go in for me, Slim. I swear I'll pay you back some way. Cover me just one more time. I hate to ask, but really I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. I know this ain't the first time, and probably not the last. You know I'd do the same for you, I would have in the past. But you've always seemed to float on top, and I'm always sinking fast. I don't want to talk about it. In time I'll come around. I'm lonely and defeated, but through experience I found losing makes you stronger than winning ever can. I'm the strongest of the strong men. I'm loser Superman. Hey pal, I need a favor, some help here if you can. I've no one else to turn to. Slim, You've always been my man. Would you go in for me, Slim? Take my shift from me today. I need a day of rest. When I'm back, I'll be my best. Please go in for me, Slim. I swear I'll pay you back some way. Cover me just one more time. I hate to ask, but really I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. I'm begging you to go in for me, Slim. Take the key to my apartment. There's a week left on the rent. The cash that I poured in that pit could not have been worse spent. Take the stereo and records. Take the brand new TV set. Take it all for all I care. The hell out is what I get. Color me gone. I'm moving on into the night. Gonna drive till dawn. I've spent my time. I'm overdrawn. I'm in the red. Color me gone. Well, there's coffee in the cupboard. The fridge still has some beer. If I can't fit it in the trunk, well, then it's staying here. There's 2 rooms full of memories, but nothing I hold dear. Anything I've left is yours, 'cause I'm so out of here. Color me gone. I'm moving on into the night. Gonna drive till dawn. I spent my time. I'm overdrawn. I'm in the red. Color me gone. Me 2 lanes of lonely blacktop as far as I can see. There's a point out in the distance, that's where I'm headed to. It doesn't matter where it is, the change is overdue. Color me gone. I'm moving on into the night. Gonna drive till dawn. I've spent my time. I'm overdrawn. I'm in the red. Color me gone. We have a special guest with us tonight. I happened to notice Margaret Belton wandering the halls here, and I thought maybe we could get her to come out and sing a song with us. Margaret occasionally comes and sings something with me now and then, and I'm hoping that we can get her to come out here. But she's shy, and she's waiting for the applause. Yes, Marge.
Hey,
Margaret.
I love randomly just walking around here and singing here. Thanks for having me up here.
Yes. We've got a song that we haven't done with you in quite a while, but that's really no different because we haven't done any of these songs in about 8 months as it is. So you're only like a couple of months behind us there. But this song I think is probably one of the most romantic songs I've written. And what I love about the song in particular is the Napoleonic references in it, and of course I think you and I agree, Napoleon and Josephine, most romantic couple ever.
Absolutely. Hands down.
How are we going to start this? Who can even remember? 1, 2.
Has it been a hard day, honey? Yeah, I had one too. I just got through the door, not 10 minutes before you. Go wash your hands now, baby. Supper is gonna be a while. I spent all day just thinking, oh, make that missing you. How I think we found each other, a love that's strong and true. Go wash your hands now, baby. Supper is gonna be a while. I got you something special just to show you that I care. Just give me a couple of minutes, baby, and you can come upstairs. Find some quiet music on the clock radio. Pour us a couple of glasses of wine and turn the lights down low. Has it been a hard day, honey? Yeah, I had one too. I just got through the door, not 10 minutes before you. Go wash your hands now, baby. Supper is gonna be a while.
Get Henry Salvia over here.
Josephine had Napoleon, Juliet had Romeo, Cleopatra had Mark Antony, Bonnie had her eye Pharaoh, and we have each other, a little nation of two, undivided, forever united, just me and you. Has it been a hard day, honey? Yeah, I had one too. Wow. Margaret Belton.
Thank you. Thank you, Maurice, for having me.